take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. This is your last chance. This is your last chance.
What is up? Welcome back, Red Pill Racing. Today we're going to be working on building a car for the Diecast Racer X DCR 4th of July drag race. It's the first race I ever sent a modified car to. That was, I believe, 3 years ago. So it came a long way. Time for me to win one of these things. The car I'm going to be doing first here is going to be this Car Culture 67 Camaro. Pretty sweet ride. I saw this about a week or so ago. Decided I'd pick this thing up. I'll crack it open and take a look at it. This is actually a off-road Camaro, which is why got these big old wheels on it, which is the reason I am choosing to run this thing, or attempt to run it. We'll see what I can get out of it speed wise. Really sweet looking Camaro. I like it, but it's going to be able to accept some big wheels. It's a good thing. Metal base, which gives it a little extra weight. There's no weight limit in this race, and right out of the package, of course, with the interior and everything, we're looking at about 55 grams. So first thing we got to do is we're going to get this bad boy drilled out. Drill these rivets. Let's see what kind of weight we can get in this thing. We'll find some wheels, we'll polish this thing up, see what he can do down the track. Let's get it drilled out. Alright, when I'm drilling my car out, especially inside, I'd like to have something to catch the little shavings in. I've showed you before, I like to use the candle wax, kind of save my bit. And another piece of advice I can give you is when you buy your bits, don't buy the cheap bits. Spend a little more money for the, there's usually like 3 levels of bits. Like if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, get the nicer bit. You'll pay about the same price for one of these that you pay for 3 of the cheap ones, but the one will last way longer. I like to always, everybody may not do this, even when I'm drilling them out to build a racer, I like to start with the 16th bit first. Just kind of simply to give that thing a guide. And you want to be as straight as possible. You don't have to go real deep at first. Like I said, this is just going to be a guide. A little more wax. Be a guide for your bigger bit here very shortly. You can see how good I have drilled a lot of cars with this bit, but you can see it still goes through this rivet pretty easily. Do a little more on the front. That should be plenty. Then we'll get a little bigger bit. We'll go ahead and pop into that rivet off. We'll see what's inside this Camaro. Alright. We got this thing drilled out. Look what we got for interior. Got a little windshield, which we will be cutting this off to give it more room for weight. This I don't know that we need. We actually do. We'll need the front piece here just for the lights, but we don't need anything for the back, so we will probably end up cutting this off right here, just gluing it on. already tapped this with the 16th bit. Then we've got the wheels we need to get out. It's with a metal base. I like to first use a screwdriver. This one I've actually sharpened up pretty good. Let's see if we can get a little better shot here. And just kind of prop it up off the wheel so you can save these. You get that screwdriver in right in there. And you want to work it in kind of as far as you can. And then just spread it. Do the same thing from the other side. And some of these things are easier than others. Sometimes it takes quite a bit of effort. Other times they will come right out. This one actually doesn't seem to be too bad. There we go. It is out. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Then we'll make sure that the wheels I'm thinking we're going to use are going to work. We'll fit them up just to test them on the size. Let's get this other wheel out and we'll check that out. Alright, you can see we've got the rubber wheels out. And we've got some large wheels here. Small, mediums, and larges. These are the big ones. I was planning kind of on going with these, but I'm thinking I like the blues. Let's see how these work. I'll just drop them in. As you can see, I picked some that actually already fit. I've had people ask this before. How do you make axles that are too wide fit? I usually don't. Usually pick ones that are going to fit already. You do not want a lot of play here between the axle and the wheel. That'll cause the car to be wobbly going down the track looking like a Johnny Lightning. So we're gonna check this. We got baby Finn in here with us. Hey buddy, thank you. Let's see how this works. Bam, we fit it together and that's gonna work fantastic. So we know what size wheels we need. We'll get them polished up here. We'll find a good set, polish them. We'll get some weight on this car. And of course, baby Finn. We're gonna polish up this outside part of the base. Make it as slick as possible. And we'll see what we got. All right, we outside in the secret Red Pill Laboratories. You can see we got the car. We got the scale with no wheels. Interior still in it. We at 50.3. We'll try something a little different here. Don't really want to mess the paint up. We'll try to save the windshield. So, like I talked about earlier, we'll be cutting that tab off. Just a regular pair of cutting pliers, dikes, whatever you want to call them. Put that back in, and instead of trying to mold this thing with clay, like I usually do, I'm gonna try some oil. Maybe a combo of the two. Just about a 12x12 piece of material that we have to clay. We got this square here. We're gonna see maybe 3 times. There we go. Just how much we can pour in it like this. Push it firm on one side, wrap it over. Most of you guys know already that I will pour lead for my heavyweight cars. We'll maximize this thing. You can see in the background I got the lead ready to roll. So it actually does not look too bad. So we'll take a little bit of putty, block it off from getting in the wheel wells. We'll see how much we can pour in this bad boy. Be right back, see how it turns out. Alright, back inside. The lead has been poured. Bam. We got some wheels on this thing. We actually went with some 50th anniversaries. Got them graphited up. We'll put this thing together. You can see we've drilled out the post. Looking good. Everything has been trimmed so that it will fit perfectly. I'll take the screws and put this thing together real quick. I actually use some small washers with my builds now. I did not always, but sometimes when you're drilling out that rivet initially, these holes will get a little big, so washers just kind of help with that. There it is. Let's see what the final weight is on this thing. $121 grams. There it is. Let's get this thing to the top of the track and see what kind of time we get with this bad boy. There we go. Lane 1 is the Camaro. Lane 2, Mustafa Bays, king of the 5-packs F-150. Let's see what this Camaro has got. $20.50. Pretty impressive. So there it is. A 2050, pretty damn fast. Unfortunately, as you know, at this point, I did not get these cars mailed to the 4th of July drag race. It was terrible. I actually just decided to finish this wrap up right here and put this video up. Hope you like the build. You'll be seeing this car somewhere because it's definitely worthy. Thing is fast. Happy with the way it turned out. Looks pretty cool. I could get it cleaned up a little more with that graphite on it, but it is a rocket. But that's what we build here at Red Pill. Fast cars. Till next time, Red Pill Racing. Out.